log in, administrators, you will log in as a CCRX administrator account. You put in your name and password, and to the right hand side you will see the login button. Click on that. You'll notice that the password came up incorrect. So you want to always make sure you're using the right username and password. Please note that the username is not case sensitive, which means you can type it in all lowercase, uppercase, that does not matter. However, the password is case sensitive. It must be typed exactly as it is on your CCRX login card. Once you have logged into your CCRX panel using the correct username and password, you'll see the following screen. At the top you'll see a cPanel button. On the lower portion you'll see My Account and My Password. You'll see a Logout button. You'll see Process and Upload. Let's go to the cPanel first. Here you'll see a list of all the active users, including the administrators. Here you may edit the accounts. You may change passwords. If you see to the far right, you will notice login, level, and action. The first icon is an edit button where you may edit the account. The next is your password reset key. You can click on that and you can reset the password for any user. To the left of those you'll see the login, and that will tell you the last time they have logged in. And to the far right you will see an X. That will completely delete the user and all of their information from the database. You never really need to use this. If a user is no longer with you, we simply change the password. However, if an emergency situation occurs where you need to lock them out right away, please scroll down to the bottom of the screen. You'll see a box named Suspend User. If you click in the user name, you can pick the user that needs to be suspended. The status will be suspended, and you click Update, and they will go into the Suspended Users column. Therefore, they will be inactive and unable to perform any further functions in the system until such time as we are able to remove them or change their login credentials. You may also add new users here by placing their first name, last name, their ccrxpain.com email address, any other information which may be pertinent, and setting a password for them. And then of course you must set a username. The username and password must be set and remembered so that it can be supplied to the user to log into the system. You will also notice there's a change user level. If at some point you need to add additional administrators or need to convert one of your processing techs to an administrator, you would pick their name and then you would change their user level from 1 to 5. There are currently no levels for 2, 3, and 4. 1 is processing, 5 is administrator. 2, 3, and 4 are currently disabled. Please scroll back to the top of your screen. You will notice a menu in white lettering which says Home, Main Display, Make Reports, get completed docs, and to log out. We will address main display making reports later. At this point, I want you to focus on get completed docs. At the end of the processing period for which these documents are processed, be it daily, weekly, or monthly, you would press the Get Completed Docs. Get Completed Docs means all of the documents that have been processed by the users will be downloaded to a zip file. You may choose where that zip file will be located, either on your hard drive or on the server. At such time as you download that document, you need to right-click on the zipped file and rename it with the date that it was downloaded, or any name and indicator that will help you locate these documents later on should you need to review them. Once this is done, those documents will be cleared from queue and from the processed upkeeping, which will become apparent in the displays. Now I'll take you to main displays. When you click on the first display, Display 1, this will display the employee's username, how many orders they have in queue waiting to be processed, how many they were unable to complete due to incomplete order or something missing, and how many they've processed. Once you have downloaded the completed docs, their completed documents numbers will disappear and start over. To return back to your admin screen, you hit the back key. Main display 2 does kind of the opposite. Under each user will be the orders that are awaiting processing. Your orders for PDF files should be identifiable, either a doctor's name, patient number, patient name, whatever is easier for you and your team to identify and be able to locate that order quickly and efficiently is what each of the documents should be named prior to uploading. Because here, as you will see, each of the users will scroll across the screen, and the orders that they have been assigned that they have not yet completed will appear under their name. This will help if a patient or doctor calls and you need to rush his order or her order, or you wish to review it. You will know which user it's been assigned to, and they can pull it up at any time. To return back to the admin screen, you'll hit the back button again. Now we will scroll to Make Reports. Now you can go to the first one, which would be Generate Reports. Here you pick the start date and end date you would like a report for. That'd be the start date, that'd be the end date. Click Submit, a list of documents will appear, their total processed, and the agent who processed them. This is good for week-end, month-end, and year-end reporting to track the effectiveness and productiveness of each of your processing agents. Here you can click the home screen once you have received your report. And that